What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, we're going to be drawing Unspeakable from YouTube. Now the first thing we're going to do is start at the top of our page with the eyes. So let's start over on the left side and draw in a circle. Starting from the very top, and work our way down towards the bottom, and then pull that back up towards the top. Now let's take a gap in the center and draw the same thing over on the right. So let's line up that top of the circle. Just going to bring that down towards the same height, and then back up towards the top. Let's add a small highlight circle to the top left of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, just going to come in and pull it back out. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to add a smaller circle in the center of the eye for the pupil, but we're going to tuck this in underneath the highlight. So let's start at the very bottom here, curve around, and then back out. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing, going around, and then out. Now we're going to fill those pupils in black. Now we're going to move to the center of the face and draw on the nose. We want to line up at the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center. Now we're going to start on the left side, curve down, and bend that up. Now we're going to move up and draw a short curve in the opposite direction, the bridge of the nose. And then from the nose we're going to move down and draw the mouth. Let's start back on the left side, curve down the middle, and pull that up on the right. Now I'm going to add a bracket on the corners of the mouth, starting on the left, and then the right. And then I'm going to move down and draw the lower lip. Starting back on the left, we're going to draw a small curve, coming down and then up. Now I'm going to go back up and add in the eyebrows. Let's start over on the left side. We're going to curve up above the eye, and then down on the inside. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going up, and we'll pull that down. Now let's thicken up the eyebrows. Starting back on the left, I'm going to go a little bit higher in the middle, and then back down on the inside. Now I'm going to move out and draw the lower half of the head. From the left eye, I'm going to step out and draw a large half circle. And come down the middle, just underneath the mouth, go out, and then up on the right. Now we're going to bump out the side of the head going up towards the edge of the hat. Let's start back on the left, we're going to go out, let's pull that up, do the same thing on the right side, coming up to the same height. Now let's connect the top with a curve, just going up above the eyebrows. Up, and I'll bring that back down on the right side, going across and then down. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw the inside edge of the hair. Starting from here, I'm going to curve up and then in underneath the edge of the hat. Now I'm going to move back down and draw on the ears. From the side of the head, we're going to step up, we're going to curve up, round out the ear, and then pull that in towards the side of the head. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going up, rounding out the ear, come down, and then in. Now we're going to add the fold inside the ears. Starting from the top of the cheek, we'll curve up, and then bend that out. Do the same thing on the right. Now go back to the inside, we're going to draw a curve. Going out, and then hooking that back in. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the hat. Let's start on the top corner of the head. We're going to draw a half circle. Going up towards the top and the middle. We'll round this out and come down on the right side. Let's add the button to the top center of the hat. Starting over on the left, curve up and then down. Now we're going to rotate the hat so we can see the edge of the brim over on the right side. So let's start back on the right up here. We curve out around the ear. Come down, and we'll just bend that back in toward the side of the head. Alright, now that we complete the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the hood first. Starting in the center, underneath the chin, start with a point. From here, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left. Go back to the center, curve up and out towards the right. And then we'll move out to the side and draw the outside edge of the hood. Starting on the left, curve down and bend that in. Go to the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to be drawing him with his hands in his pant pocket. So let's start underneath the hood on the left. Start with a straight line coming down towards the wrist. Right about there. Line this up on the right and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. Now from the wrist, we're going to curl down the thumb. Let's start on the left, we're going to curve in and then down. The same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, we're going to round up the thumb and then go back up. Now from the thumb, we're going to draw a straight line going out along the edge of the pocket on both sides. Now let's move all the way back up and draw the side of the arm. Starting from the outside of the hood, we'll curve out, come down, and then pull that in towards the outside of the pocket. Now I'm going to connect the inside of the wrist with a curve. Starting from the left, come down, and then back up. And we'll also add the edge of the sleeve. Starting on top of the thumb, curve down, and back up. Same thing on the right. Let's move to the center and down, draw a curve, left to right, going up and then down for the lower torso, leaving a gap in the center. We're going to start on the left side, curve out and down towards the left heel, move over towards right, curve out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we come down and then bend the foot going up towards the toe on both sides. Now we're going to go back to the left side and draw the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to draw almost like a half circle, going up, and then bending this down, aiming towards the heel, and we're going to curl that back up towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up toward the top of the foot, and bending that down, and then curl that back up. Now we're going to move back up towards the outside corner of the pocket and draw the side of the leg. We're going to curve out, come down, and pull that in on top of the foot. And we'll add some detail to the shoes. Starting with a fixed sole, we take this curve, step up from the toe, and just trace that across on both sides. And then we're going to add a toe cap. Starting from the outside of the foot, curve in and then down toward the sole. Now I move back up and add a simplified version of his logo. So we start with the eyes first. Starting on the left, we draw the top, come down the sides, and then close off the bottom. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Let's add a small rectangle on the top left, come down and out, and we'll add one on the bottom right. We're going to add a small highlight circle on the top of each pupil, and we'll fill the bottoms in black. And then in between the eyes at the top, we'll step down, draw a straight line going across. Let's move down and draw the mouth. We'll start with a straight line going across the top of the mouth, come down with a straight line, close off the bottom. Let's add the top row of teeth. We're going to step down, draw a straight line going across. Back on left, we're going to step down, draw the tongue, going up and then down. And from the bottom corner of the eye, we're going to step in, draw a straight line coming down. The same thing on the right. And we'll pull that in towards the side of the mouth. And from the bottom corners of the mouth, we're going to go straight out towards the left and right. And from here, we're going to pull this up and in towards the side of the head. And along the bottom, we'll just draw a short line going up. And then we'll add the eyebrows. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then down. And the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's our cartoon illustration of Unspeakable. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.